Hello everyone. Derivatives exercise 1.1 lecture number 6. Earlier we have seen the question number 1 and I have written here wrongly question number 1. It was question number 2. And in the same question I am continuing this. Now for this we have to write differentiating WRT with respect to x. Derivative of y is dy by dx is equal to d by dx of log of log x raised to 2. Now here again, which is the first function? Always remember that power function is the first function. So for this power, I have to take the derivative x raised to n x raised to n minus 1. N is 2 here, so this 2 is taken and this log of log x this way raised to 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, so I am not writing into. Now of the power I have taken, now I have to take the derivative of this part into d by dx of log of log x. This derivative now I am taking. That is equal to, I will take it here somewhat, 2 log of log x into. Now the derivative, once again go in the sequence, this is log. Derivative of this log is 1 upon what? This much part. So 1 upon this much part log of x. Now of this I have taken the derivative. Now I have to take the derivative of this into d by dx of log x. This derivative now I am taking. That is equal to 2 log of log x into, this is 1 upon, I will write it here below this, log of log x to save the space, into. Now the derivative of this is 1 upon this much, 1 upon log of x. Derivative of this log is done. Now of this into d by dx of log x. So that is equal to this log x also I will take it here. 2 log of log x. This also I will write along with this. Log of log x. So I will put the bracket here into log x into the derivative of this log is 1 upon x. Now of this log I have taken. Now I have to take the derivative of this x, and the derivative of x is 1. That's why we are not taking. So the final answer would be dy by dx is equal to 2 log of log x upon this sequence I will write first and this I will write after. X log x, these two I have taken first, into log of log x. log of log x. Log of log x. Is it written correctly? Yes. Log of log x. Check it. First the derivative of this log. This log derivative is 1 upon, what 1 upon? This power function is completed. Afterwards, how to take the derivative? Take the derivative of this. Derivative of this log will be 1 upon, this is 1 upon, this much part, then of this 1 upon, then of this 1 upon. This way you have to go in the sequence. Keep cool mind, and then all the sums will be easy. Mathematics subject learning is slowly, not in a hurry. Whatever you learn in a hurry, always going out of the mind. So don't do that. Now question number 3, I have to take question number 3. Some questions. Number 3. This is a basic question. Y is equal to x upon under root of 7 minus 3x. For the law purpose, I am just teaching it. This is one function, this is one function, so it is the division of the functions d by dx of u upon v. Now while teaching, I have taught you how to remember this, how to do it. So who has come first, he should get the first chance. Assume that these two people are going to the barber shop. Who has come first? The u has come first. So he will sit on the chair. So d by dx, this is the chair u. This will be behind, sitting on the bench. So keep this always in the mind. U has come first, take him on the chair, and this will sitting on the behind bench. Minus. Now take this on the chair, this work is over, bring it down, u into d by dx of v upon v square. For multiplication also remember this sequence, and for division also will be the same sequence, then it will be not confusing. Okay. Therefore, differentiating with respect to x, don't forget this, dy by dx is equal to, this is u and this is v. So v will be sitting behind, root of 7 minus 3x into d by dx of x minus. Now x will be sitting behind, take him on the chair, d by dx of root of 7 minus 3x upon v square is 7 minus 3x its square. Okay, that is equal to, this is root of 7 minus 3x, which is written over here. Its derivative has to be taken. Some of the students take the derivative this. No. Derivative of x is 1 minus x into derivative of root d by dx of root, whatever it is in the root, is equal to 1 upon 2 root. So derivative of this root is 1 upon 2 root. What is in that root? 7 minus 3x into, now the derivative of this root is taken. I have to take the derivative of this also, into d by dx of 7 minus 3x upon v square. Root square is root cancel, 7 minus 3x. So that is equal to root of 7 minus 3x into 1 is same, minus this x into 1 will be x upon, this is 2 root of 7 minus 3x. First of all, I will simplify this much and then we will go there into derivative of 7 is 0 minus derivative of 3x is 3 into 1 upon 7 minus 3x. Okay. Now up to this, I think it is all clear to you. I will make the place over here. That is equal to under root 7 minus 3x. This minus and this minus will become plus. 3 into x is 3x upon 2 root of 7 minus 3x upon 7 minus 3x. Now I will simplify this. This into this is equal to 7 minus root 3 into 2 root 7 minus root 3. Root this will become the square of root, means 2 into bracket 7 minus 3x. Have you understood this? This root into this root means root square, and root square means root guide. So 7 minus 3x, this 2 plus this 3x. This much part will come in the denominator, 2 into 7 minus 3x, this first I am writing, and then this root I will write. Root of 7 minus 3x. So that is equal to, now solve it. 7 to the 14 minus 3 to the 6x plus 3x upon this also 7 to the 14. You can write 1 2 minus, or you can add this. I will keep, because here onwards the answers may come. Some of the students cancel these two, not possible. Upon 2. Now this and this part is the same, only the powers are different. A raised to 3 into a raised to 5 is equal to a raised to 3 plus 5. Here the power is 1. So 7 minus 3x raised to this is 1. And here this power is root, means the half power, plus 1 upon 2. That is equal to, this will be 14 minus 3x upon 2, 7 minus 3x raised to 3 upon 2. This will the answer would be. Hope that you have understood this. All these adjustments are essential. Don't be in a hurry. Mathematics doesn't work on a hurry. And don't feel that I am very great in mathematics. We are generally, mathematics is a tough subject for competitive examinations. Now in that, the seventh sum, y is equal to log of sec of 3x plus tan of 3x. Differentiating WRTX dy by dx is equal to d by dx of log of sec of 3x plus tan of 3x. Derivative of log is 1 upon. So that is equal to 1 upon. What is that 1 upon? This much part. Sec of 3x plus tan of 3x into, now the derivative of this, into d by dx of sec 3x plus tan 3x. That is equal to 1 upon sec 3x plus tan 3x into the derivative of individual. of this sec x tan x. I will write in the simplest way, sec of 3x plus d by dx of tan of 3x. For multiplication there is a separate rule. For addition subtraction, take the derivative of the integer. That is equal to 1 upon sec of 3x plus tan of 3x into derivative of sec x, d by dx of sec x. Immediately I will be writing the formula sec x into tan x. That you know. Derivative of tan x is equal to sec square x. Use that formula, and now the derivative of sec is sec x. In place of x it is 3x into tan of 3x. Okay, this is the derivative of sec. But what about this? So multiply by the derivative of 3x. Initially we will do all the steps. Afterwards, once you are habitual to this, we will go in the speed. Plus d by dx of tan is sec square. What is the angle? 3x. Angle is 3x. Take its also derivative into d by dx of 3x. So that is equal to 1 upon sec 3x plus tan 3x into the derivative of this is 3 sec of 3x into tan of 3x into 3 into 1 plus sec square 3x into 3 into 1. So now next, what common we can take? Here sec is there, here sec is there. So 3 is there, 3 is there. That much part we will take common. So 3 sec of 3x is common. What is remaining there? Tan 3x is remaining. Plus 1 sec is taken, 1 will be remaining. Sec of 3x upon sec of 3x plus tan of 3x. Now cut this. And what is the answer? You got it. So that is equal to 3 sec 3x is the answer. Go till the last step. Hope that you have understood this step. What is common, what is cancelled is essential, you should know it. There are some very important questions. We'll take one question from the angle in degrees. Angle is given in degrees. That is a very, very interesting sum. V triple I means the 8th sum. Y is equal to 1 plus sine of x degree upon 1 minus sine of x degree. If it is in the under root, then the solution is different. Now the solution is direct. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to, this is our u, this is our v. So 1 minus sine x degree into d by dx of 1 plus sine x degree minus, now this will be coming behind, 1 plus sine x degree into d by dx of 1 minus sine x degree. Okay, upon v square means 1 minus sine x degree its square. Now in derivatives, in integration, limits, the angles are taken in the radian measures. What in by radian measures? Some of the students, they might not have completed in standard 11 this topic, suppose by chance. Definitely it would have done. It was just the first, second lesson. But still I want to, pi radian means 180 degree. I want to convert x degree into radian. So this thing only I will change. 180 degree is equal to pi radian. Therefore, this is x degree is equal to question mark. How we solve? Do the cross multiplication. This and upon this, you know it. This is suppose m. M radian suppose it will come. So m into 180 degree is equal to x into pi. Therefore, m is equal to x into pi upon 180. So, what I have to do is, directly I will multiply by pi upon 180. How to remember in the examination? Generally in the 12th standard you don't miss it. But some of the students are very much struggler for mathematics. Then, x degree means into 1. I want to convert into radian. So this I will make it as radian means pi should be there. But I have to multiply by 1. Pi upon 180. Pi upon 180 means it is 1. Now when you see your pi, then definitely it is the radian. So now it has been converted into radian. So remember this. So this is equal to 1 minus sine of x degree into d by dx of 1 plus sine of pi x upon 180. This will be in the radians. Now I will change the bracket here. This is in the radian. It is written as C. I'll just mention it properly. C, this way. Minus 1 plus sine x degree into d by dx of 1 minus sine of pi x upon 180. This is in the radians. Now I can take the derivative. The terms which I want to be derived, those terms I will convert into the radian. 1 minus sine of x degree bracket square. That is equal to 1 minus sine of x degree into the derivative. Derivative of this one is 0 plus derivative of sine is cos, angle is pi x upon 180. Okay. Now I have to take the derivative of this much part also. Directly now I am writing. Now you have got habitual to this. Directly pi upon 180 into 1 means pi upon 180 into 1 is how much? Pi upon 180. The derivative I have taken. Derivative I am taking is only of x I am going to take. This is the coefficient. Okay, this much part is over. Minus 1 plus sine x degree into derivative of this as usual 0 minus sine, derivative of sine is cos pi x upon 180 into pi upon 180. Just remember all these steps. Okay, that is equal to, now multiply this 1 minus sine of x degree into this 0 is not doing anything. This is pi by 180 I am taking here into cos of pi x upon 180. Pi x upon 180 means how much? X degree. Changing it, making it smaller. Why to keep it? Minus 1 plus sine x degree into, this is minus of pi upon 180 into cos of pi x upon 180 is nothing but x degree. upon v square, I will make it here the place 1 minus sine of x degree, its bracket square, upon 1 minus sine of x degree bracket square. So that is equal to. Now multiply by 1 to all this, then by sine to all this. So it will be, if I multiply by 1, it will be pi upon 180 into cos of x degree by 1 more minus. This will be pi upon 180 into sin x cos x. Now this minus and this minus. Consider these two. This minus and this minus will become plus. Now by 1 plus sin x to this. By 1 first, pi by 180. Now by this plus by sine to all this. This minus and minus have already become plus. Don't forget this. So pi by 180 sine of x degree into cos of x degree. Okay. This whether I have written it correctly. Yes. No, here I am wrong. By 1 I am multiplying here properly. I will make it proper first of all. And then 1 plus sine of x degree into pi by 180 into cos of x degree. 1 minus sine of x degree, its square. Hope that up to this you have clearly understood. Now as this I am going to multiply this and one term will get cancelled. So this is equal to pi by 180 cos of x degree minus pi by 180. If you take directly common, then also it will be very nice, cos of x degree plus by this one to this pi by 180 into cos of x degree. Now by this sine to this plus pi by 180 sin x degree into cos x degree upon 1 minus sine of x bracket square. Now check it what is cancelling. This is minus and this is plus. This and this will get cancelled. Now the last step I will write here, make some place over here. That is equal to this pi by 180 cos x, pi by 180 cos x. So it will become 2 pi by 180. 2 pi by 180 cos x upon, for this upon is 1 minus sine of x bracket square. This is equal to 2 1s are 90s are. This 90 will come here. That is equal to pi cos x upon 90 into 1 minus sine of x degree bracket square. Here remain degree, that is very essential. Otherwise it is called as radians, x degrees. So hope that you have understood this. Revise it, listen it once again and you will understand.